Hello, this is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. America needs strong leadership and desperately. That's why I'm endorsing Joe O'Dea for U.S. Senate. Colorado, please vote for Joe O'Dea. I've watched Joe from a distance, and I'm impressed. This guy's not a career politician. He's a contractor. He's built a company from nothing. He's a leader who knows how to fight and to get results. Michael Bennet votes with Joe Biden 98% of the time. The results have been a disaster for the American people. Colorado needs new leadership. Joe's focused on building the wall and cracking down on crime. He'll stand up to the big spending politicians in both parties and cut red tape. Vote Joe O'Dea, and let's turn Colorado red.
All of you very loyal watchers to the watch list have seen us talk about Joe O'Dea last week. Donald Trump directly attacked Joe O'Dea. There's Ron, which I didn't know he said his name this way. Maybe I've been mispronouncing it. Apologies. Ron DeSantis actually recorded that robocall that's going to be going around endorsing Joe O'Dea. Donald Trump hates Joe. Ron DeSantis loves him enough to make this type of ad. Crazy. I wonder why this is happening. The beefing is continuing, but also there's this statement from Donald Trump about the whole thing as well. Do we have this off his Truth Social, you guys? Is what he wrote. I just, by the way, just mad about what O'Dea did when he said that Donald Trump shouldn't run for president again. He goes, there's this rhino character in the great state of Colorado. This is before DeSantis sent out this ad. Joe O'Dea. He's running against the incumbent Democrat of the United States Senate, who's having a good old time saying he wants to distance himself from President Trump and other slightly nasty things. He should look at the economy, inflation, energy independence, defeating ISIS, strongest ever border, great trade deals, and much more before he speaks. MAGA doesn't vote for stupid people with big mouths. Good luck, Joe. Apparently, Ron DeSantis says, hey, I'll put my hand up and I'll go ahead with Joe O'Dea. Here's some more good luck from me. So in response to that, also Donald Trump hit also on his Truth Social at Ron DeSantis as well too, and he said just a simple sentence. Here it is: a big mistake. And he linked that article from the Washington Examiner going over this whole beef that's going down. So I think the battle lines are beginning to be drawn. I looked up further folks that are backing up Joe O'Dea: Chris Christie, Tom Cotton, Nikki Haley, Larry Hogan, Tim Scott, Dan Crenshaw. Of all those groups, of all those folks in that last part of that list of people that are endorsing O'Dea in Colorado, where he's not likely, but he's trying to gain some steam, those folks have some presidential aspirations. I'm getting the feeling Donald Trump, as I still have this running bet with Cenk Uygur, Donald Trump is not going to run for president in 2024. He's trying to extend this as long as possible and avoid any kind of legal activities. And I think other Republicans know this. That's why they're starting to position themselves.
The most shocking part of this story for me, Jayar, is DeSantis.
I didn't know. What? I didn't know.
It's like D-double-E or like D-nice or like Da Baby. DeSantis. We've all been saying DeSantis for so long. That part's crazy. But it's kind of petty playground drama, right? Like, you don't like this guy, so I'm gonna endorse him. This is great. I like Donald Trump fighting with DeSantis. I think it's good for us. Let's distract them with pettiness.
I agree. This is the way it's gonna go, because the guy, we've seen all these other whisper reports of he's talking about DeSantis is ill. I'm sorry, this was Roger Stone's. Ron DeSantis' ill-fitting suit and all that type of stuff. It's like he's speaking for Trump, and those reported things about Trump saying this. And even then, Trump still has a bit of a fear, I think, of DeSantis, because then it's a big mistake. It's only just a big mistake. When has Donald Trump ever said just one sentence when he's going against someone? He's having some issues here, and I'm not sure if he really thinks he's gonna win it out, especially as they're starting to converge on him. Don't forget, in 2015, when he first even decided to run for president, the Republican Party, 98% of it hated him and openly said so. The same folks that are kissing his ass right now, I think they're getting back on that same trend, because they think they see some weaknesses and they see all these legal things coming from, and it's not looking that good. Even DeSantis, who said, I'm Trump's baby, he's even willing to switch a little bit here.
Yeah, these are political campaigns that were built, or political careers rather, that were built on egos, and they can be destroyed by their egos as well if the law doesn't come in first.
Here it comes.
Merrick Garland's got a press conference today, 1:30.
Oh, God, let's can't wait. We'll look for that. I anticipate nothing, but that's because I'm a pessimist.